Day 66, Min Beneath the Trees. Chapter 39, Time to Recover. Eco 8, Pre-Dawn. Min stayed next to Ottilyn's tufted heir for the rest of their journey through Scarpel's tunnel. She rubbed her cheek on his soft feathered head and stroked it, talking to him all the time. "I'm sorry, my beloved Ottilyn. Please forgive my anger. You're so courageous. We'll reach home soon, and Empress Celestra will take care of you. You've done so much for us. You've done so much for me." When he tried to reply, she hushed him. "Don't talk. Conserve your strength. We've done everything we could." She was talking as much to soften her own grief as to buoy Ottilyn's flagging energy. His wings still carved the air with their noble arc, although their rhythm had become unsteady. His body began to tilt to one side. The effort to correct his direction was evident in his laboured breathing. "Home soon, Ottilyn. Celestra will be there." Min repeated the words like a mantra, so exhausted and grief-stricken she could no longer think of anything else. "Very tired." Ottilyn could muster only a whisper as they approached the exit of Scarpel's tunnel. I know, Min soothed him. "Not long now." Ottilyn began to lurch from side to side. It was a beautiful early morning. Sunlight filtered through the trees and glinted on the river Mica. Her waters were their usual glorious golden green, not the violent orange flame murk Min had last seen. "Look, Ottilyn," she cried, "your home trees are just ahead." And she drew in a deep emotion-laden breath. An escort of meg-owls glided into view on silent wings, Empress Celestra at its head. Celestra flew to one side of Ottilyn and dipped her wing under his, as did Tandle on the other. How did they know, Min wondered. "Do you think we had something to do with it?" Flick answered. "A signal from wings to wings, perhaps?" Flutter suggested. "It seems there's quite a lot you leave to us," Flick responded. A small quiver creased her mouth, a smile. In all this darkness, she could still smile. A sliver of hope, like a distant beacon, simmered through her. "Thanks to you, wings," they fluttered. Celestra and Tandle guided Ottilyn towards a large silver branch, holding him steady as he extended his legs to land. Unlike his usual pinpoint aviation, he hit the branch awkwardly, staggered sideways, and came to rest against the trunk. "Tired, very tired, my dear hearts, that is all. We are home," he murmured, and collapsed into sleep. Empress Celestra looked distraught. "Greetings, courageous Glins. I await your stories with impatience. First, I will attend to Ottilyn. Could you go with Tandle and the others? You need refreshments, and by the looks of you, perhaps a bath in the river?" Min looked at the others as they looked at her. They began to laugh. Every one of them was soot-streaked black. Post-midnight, bathed, fed and rested, the Glins regathered to meet with the Meg-Owl Council. Ottilyn was absent. Celestra volunteered that while he appeared physically sound, she had insisted he rest. "We are greatly relieved to see you all return safely, although Ottilyn has told me Rosette and Frass elected to stay, and why. What a display of courage. He also told me you were clever and resourceful and often in danger. I did not press him for details. I eagerly await those from you." Celestra added, "Before we hear all your stories, Min, Ottilyn has requested you visit him briefly." Min and Celestra flew to his side higher in the tree. "My dear Min," he sounded weak, "Celestra and I and the council have spoken. We believe that what you witnessed was indeed the unleashed Zarklon. You showed extraordinary courage in confronting him. We cannot know what impact your words will have had. We can place great store on the knowledge that your tears appeared to vanquish him. That is something we could not have known before. The horror of this experience may engrave itself on your mind. You'll have to work hard to contain it to its proper place in your memory. Use it wisely in pursuit of the belief that we will triumph over the Dark Dominion and return Zarklon to where he belongs. That is an almighty responsibility I'm not sure I'm up to delivering, Min thought as she listened. You will, Min, Flick said. Trust yourself, Flutter urged. Come, Min. Let's return to the others and hear your whole story, Celestra said. A long while later, after the story had emerged through each of the Glyn's recollections, Min finished with her tale of Fitlin's rescue, Micah's assistance, and the last devastating scene she'd witnessed as Micah herself erupted. Struggling not to weep, Min whispered, Empress Celestra, nothing could escape that inferno. A mournful silence hung heavily over the gatherings. Celestra spoke gently. You and the others have endured so much and been so brave. We applaud your clever thinking and bright ideas and the bravery with which you have put them into place. We can never forget. We understand that from all you witnessed you'd feel hopeless, so I want to console you a little. We've received messages through the presence that tell us the new forest is still intact. The relief was so intense, tears instantly blurred Min's vision. No tears, my dear one, Celestra instructed as she saw with alarm each of the Glyn's struggling not to weep. Each of your precious droplets will be greatly needed. We've also had messages, shed no more tears or I cannot tell you. Her sea green eyes sparkled. The beings remain safe, and some older trees continue to fight. All is not yet lost, even though the inferno continues to rage. And I'll see you beneath the trees tomorrow.